Good morning. Happy President's Day, I guess. Yeah, sure. It's Monday. And just coming off of a 3-day weekend of Planet Comicon in Kansas City. So forgive my face if it looks a little puffy or just a hot mess, because it is. There wasn't much rest this weekend. The weather was all over the place. It would be cold, then warmer, then like the next morning it was like snow and rain. Then it's warm again. And today I went out to go pick the dogs up from where we board them at, and it's super warm out. I don't know. I'm waiting for a tornado to just come through. It's like seriously, it's that kind of weather outside in February. I don't get it. Anyway, I digress. Um, Planet Comic Con. I'm gonna do probably two videos, maybe three, at least two videos. Probably just two because I'm lazy. But the first video is gonna be this one right here. You're watching, obviously, duh, because you're watching it and I'm telling you about it. But I'm just gonna cover a bit of my weekend. Just kind of try to encapsulate it nicely, which probably won't happen because a lot of things happen this weekend. And then the next video I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about some of the cool stuff that I got at Planet Comic Con. I didn't want to intertwine those two because, you know, I can ramble and go off on tangents. And I always say that I'm not going to ramble on, and then I ramble on. And I put that in there for Alexis. But that's one thing I normally do. I'm aware of that. I'm working on me, okay? As you can see, Shenanigan Mode is still on. It was on all weekend. Planet Comic Con, the biggest and best in Kansas City, hands down by far. So I wasn't really sure if I even wanted to go this year, just because I've been kind of burnt out on the whole Comic Con, entertainment expos, whatever we want to call them, all those type things. Kind of burnt out on them. Wasn't really sure I wanted to go. But then the last convention I was at, Lon Davis with Walkin and Rollin Costumes came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm kind of working on something, and I'm probably going to need your help." Well, he was talking about an unveil of an Ecto 1 car for his organization, Walkin and Rollin Costumes. I'll leave a link down in the bio. You definitely have to check it out. If you do nothing else, I don't care if you like, subscribe, comment, or anything else, go check out their page, please. Find out ways that you can donate, maybe. Just see the cool work that they're doing, and maybe you know somebody that could benefit from it. Lon and that crew, they've reached out here, there, and everywhere, and they've done a lot of amazing things. So I was honored to be able to help them. We were able to do an Ecto 1 reveal for a young child. That actually happened Sunday morning, so I'm kind of going in reverse order. Stick with me. We're going to bounce around. You know how it goes. But Sunday morning, we decided to make that all happen. They had a big unveil on one of the stages on the Planet Comic Con floor in the back of Bartle Hall. So they asked me if I could get a few Ghostbusters together. And I did. And I had some help, obviously, because I don't do anything alone. I tell you guys that all the time. I don't do anything alone. I got some amazing friends. But there's a few people that I instantly reach out to. So when someone says they need Ghostbusters, I reach out to Ryan, who's one of Kansas City's original Ghostbusters. I reach out to the Hans family. I've got to know them through conventions, and they've just been outstanding, super duper supportive in anything. And I've loved watching them grow. So shout out to the Hans family. The Walker family, again, of course. Got to meet them through conventions, and I can't say enough good about the Walkers. I love you guys to death, and of course, I can't stress this enough. When I mentioned this to every single one of those people, they were like, "Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I will be there," you know. And I know sometimes, especially convention weekends, a lot of people block their times out. You know, they have celebrities they want to meet. They have photo opportunities maybe they paid for, panels they want to do. Some of them are selling things to supplement their own income, or maybe it's their primary business. So when people take time out of their day and come and do those things to help me out, it means the world to me. And I've been wanting to get the Ghostbusters together for a while, and we had even more. I can't recall all the names off top because some of the people I met just prior. I know the Hans family. They met a few people on the floor, and they kind of messaged me. Were like, "Hey, we found some more Busters. Can they come too?" You better believe it. So, and I also got to work with my young buddy Jace. His dad brought him out, and it was cool to be able to have everyone from 5-year-old children that are, you know, basically Ghostbusters in training, as we like to say, up to you know, full grown adults up there on that stage. It was remarkable. I've wanted to do that for so long. When I came out on stage, I came out first. And Colson, the child that got to receive the chair, was already on the stage. And I look over at this young man, and he's just, I mean, he's bursting out of his skin with excitement. He can't contain it. And so when I saw him get excited, I mean, I was already excited. I'm a big, dumb kid. You guys know that. But when I saw him, oh my gosh, I just went into overdrive. And I'm up there. I was saying a few words to the crowds, and I just wanted to get it. I wanted to see it as much as anybody. I saw a few little bits and pieces here, but I hadn't seen the whole thing until the unveil. I saw it live with everybody else, so that was pretty cool too. I shared some videos on Facebook. There's a couple pictures as well. I'll post somewhere in here, maybe here or maybe here. I'll post a couple pictures in case you missed it, just so you can kind of see what we're talking about and show how many Ghostbusters we really did have out there. And I think we had 15 all said and done. Not just straight up Ghostbusters, but some were characters from the film. And shout out to US Toy and Magic as well. They did a really great job surprising me, and they had me a Stay Puft on stage. She did a fantastic job, so thank you very much. I can't say enough. This is a community. None of this happens without a lot of people. So from everything from Lon getting the idea, working with Coulson's family, working with Third Street Asylum, who actually sponsored that build, coming to me so I could reach out to my fellow Ghostbusters. Wow. It was incredible. Being on that stage, being able to not even really prep the crowd really. I grabbed the mic and I got up there and said a few things. Then I went back and I said, hey, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to say, who you going to call? And I just kind of pointed to the crowd. They instantly yelled Ghostbusters. And man, talk about a rush. I didn't think it was going to be that easy because I've tried to get crowd involvement before. And you kind of have that dead crowd where it's like, okay, what are we doing? But no, the crowd was just amped. So I wasn't ready for that. I was just like, all right, well, we don't have to. Oh, okay, let's try it again just to make sure we got it. Like, the crowd nailed it. So sure enough, we did it again. I said, who you going to call? Ghostbusters. Pointed that mic to the crowd, and they just erupted. And so that was the thing. We did it one more time, and as soon as they said the Ghostbusters line, the crowd just cheered that out. Amy and Ryan pulled back the covering of that ecto, and it was revealed for the whole crowd, and the crowd just loved it. They ate it up, and Coulson just couldn't get enough of it. We strapped a proton pack to the back of it, and then it actually came up on his side. It actually mounts via the neutrino wand, mounts on the side, so he can easily grab it, point it at people, point it at ghosts, whatever he needs to do, and then just pop it back on there and still roll around the convention floor or wherever he's at. It's a really, really cool costume, and man, I can't say enough about the organization. Thank you, Third Street Asylum, for helping to sponsor this. Thank you. The Kansas City and the other area Ghostbusters around here. You guys stepped up with very short notice. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for listening. And just thank you for sharing that stage with me. Like that meant a lot to me. That's something I've wanted to do for a long time. Thank you. Thank you.